Hi and welcome to today's video in where I've got my empties for February 2024. I've got them laid out in front of me because I had to refilm this section, but I will show you each item. The first one is I think I did show this in a haul. I'm not sure though. It is mandarin and ginger bath minerals. This is from TK Maxx. They're absolutely gorgeous, very strong scent when you sniff into the jar, but lovely and light, very natural with mandarin and ginger. Really enjoyed this, which was $7.99. So I'm going to, if I see this at TK Maxx, I will buy this again, but it lasted me a couple of months. Then I've got ones that I use all the time. I've got Licura Family Bath Foam Muscle Soak, which is in a tealy blue colour. Then I have from H&M the Body and Soul Golden Glow, which I really love because it's very orangey in fragrance. Then I have a Cussons Imperial Leather Soak in rose and frankincense, but it's not very frankincense, but it's more of a creamer than a foamer. Really enjoyed this as a soak. Likewise, I've got two other bath products here. I've got the shower gel from the Body Shop and in Black Musk, and I've also got the body cream. Now these are absolutely lovely, musky, plummy. Now whether these will ever come back, because I'm very sorry to hear about the financial troubles that Body Shop are in at the moment. Whether they will just be an online presence, I don't really know, going forward. But these sorts of fragrances come and go. I really enjoyed these. I picked them up a couple of years ago. So absolutely gorgeous. Then for the bathroom, I've got from Mr. Bear a Sasha 1 shampoo. I didn't use it because it's got sodium lauryl sulfates in, but he said it was lovely and it did keep his hair quite fluffy because it fluffed out the cuticle. So yes, he enjoyed it. He's using the conditioner still. The next item is, I've got a hand wash. I've got a hand wash from Aldi, and it's the rose and rhubarb, which is very much like I think it's a Molten Brown one, but it's absolutely lovely, so I use that all of the time. I've got a Costa Brazil product. It's the Sal de Bano. Now these are bath salts that I showed you. I think it was in the last video. I used them up that night, the same night. It was nice, £13, okay. Would I buy them in a sachet this size again? No, I'd use them if I got them free, and I certainly wouldn't buy the full size at £120 because it was fine. They did say it was a unique formula between the salt and the clay, but I have had clay salt mixes before and they've been quite inexpensive, so no, it's a no for me. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got a body scrub, and this is one I like, except I don't like the dye because it dyes everywhere. But this is Sunday Rain body scrub in rose, so it smells like Rose Turkish Delight. I don't like Rose Turkish Delight, but it does smell like that, and it's fairly nice. I like it as a body scrub, except, like I say, the dye. So that was my last one in my collection that's now used up. I've got a few candles that I use in the bath, and they're all by the Black Magic range from Parks. So this one is Wild Jasmine and Ylang Ylang. So that's quite fresh, floral, summery. This one is Cedar and Clove. It wasn't too clovey, but I do enjoy cedar. And the next one was pomegranate and pink pepper. Not my favourite one for some, I think it's the pink pepper, but it was fine. Let's see what else I've got. Then I have a hand cream. This was really nice. It's from Shea and Blue, and it's Blackberry Woods. So they often have offers where if you buy something, they will put in a hand cream, or it's part of a very inexpensive set. So I have several of these. This is the first I've finished. Now this is a beautiful natural fragrance, because I think hand creams often have an artificial scent. They may well be nice. This is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a light cream, not the heaviest of creams, but it moisturises extremely well. And I think because Shea and Blue have obviously used the perfumers, and also have had really good skincare people to do the balm cream lotion for them, because absolutely gorgeous, really good for winter, but you could use it all year round. The next thing I've got is a couple of 2 sets of cotton rounds. So they are from, I think, Home Bargains. I can't see anything on, so I can only think it's from there. I finished up from Licura, which is Aldi. The sheets, cleansing sheets. This is for dry skin, which is my favourite of the 2 that I got. I'm using the sensitive, but it's not as emollient. It's not as good as taking makeup off. So this would be my preference, because it didn't cause any sensitivity in my skin. So I will be picking this up again. Then Mr. Bear used Shiseido Ultimune. I had loads of these. This is the very last one. They came recently in a kit. It has denatured alcohol, and I'm not keen on the texture. But it's not that I wouldn't use denatured alcohol. It's just it doesn't really I don't particularly like that. I don't like this product, and the texture and formulation isn't really for me. And then there is a Bybee. It's a decaffeinated vitamin C day cream, which Mr. Bear used. And then one I used, which is the Shiseido Vital Perfection. So this is a very rich cream. It's not particularly oily, but I did get that all used up. I used it first after my bath, and then I used it as a day cream, and it was pretty nice. Then for base, I used By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Primer, 5ml. It just dried my skin out. I didn't like it, but I did manage to use all of that up. Emma Hardy Purifying Clay Mask is a detox. I got this very recently in a kit from Next. I used it up. It lasted 3 or 4 uses. Yeah, I can't really say whether it detoxes because my skin isn't congested. It's very dry and fine. But yeah, I used it and it did seem to leave the skin fairly soft. Likewise, in another, I think it was another kit from Next, recently was a Ritual Namaste facial cream. It was nice as a cleanser, very gentle, had a slight scent though, but it did the job. As like a second wash or a third wash. Then Mr. Bear completed the Pixie Glow Tonic pads. So these are obviously chemical exfoliant with glycolic and aloe vera. Can't use aloe vera well. It does burn my skin. So he used this and he said that it was okay. He used it a few times a week. Then I have from Gulfadam MD, which is an expensive brand, a good medical brand. This is the Doctor's Scrub. So it is a physical exfoliator. It's white with tiny pumice type stone in it, so it's very gritty. I think it's a bit harsh to the face, but I did manage to use it with a very gentle pressure, so that's all gone. So I did use one a couple of years ago, and that is my second one. Then also with what else did I use? I'll go on to makeup now and perfumes. The only fragrance I've got this to show you is by Kiehl's Original Musk. This was running out at the end of last year, and I finally finished it in early February. Both me and Mr. Bear use it. I perhaps use it more often, and it's the Kiehl's Original Musk, which is now discontinued. So if you like it, you need to hop online and see if you can source this, because once it's gone, it'll be on the second-hand market and it'll be quite expensive, but it's absolutely beautiful musk, my favourite. And we go through we generally go through a bottle a year, and I did buy plenty of backups. Now this next one is ahead of my project pan, but I have finished up a foundation. It's the Kiko Insta Moisture, and it's a medium finish, I would say, in terms of thickness. It's not full coverage, but you can build it from light to medium, I would say. So it's now all empty. I did scrape it out as best I can. I wouldn't buy it again because it's too yellowy in tone, this colour, and it's called 1.2N, yeah, too yellow. Then I have a Becca item here, and well, I was just going through items to throw away. I don't even want to touch this. It's the Becca Pearl Liquid Illuminator. I don't even want to touch it, but I will show you. And what's happened is it has the same coating as NARS. So the rubberized, and it's really tacky to the point you can't get the tack off your skin. So I don't really even want to touch this, but this was, I'd used about 80% of it, and then when I went and looked, it looked like it was 40% full. So I don't know if anything's growing in it, because it seems to be more puffy inside. I don't know, but I'm just too frightened to touch this. So that's going straight in the bin. And then I've also finished up the brow product that was in the project panel last year. I think it was the last one, and this is all done up. So it's BBB London. I think it's Blink Brow Bar or something. So that's all gone. I got it in an advent calendar, so it was a bit dark for me, but I finally managed to use it. Then I finished up Gimme Brow by Benefit, but it had gone a bit dry. This is in colour 1 or shade 1, which I can use 1 or 2 are my preferred ones. I can manage up to 3, and there it is. So it's only tiny, it's a fibre, and I do like it. I wish I'd used it sooner, but I will probably buy one of these in the future. So that's lovely. Anything else I can see? Now I think that is all of the makeup. Then I will show you items that I'm actually, the final skincare was an eye cream from Lange, and I used, it's so light, I don't put a serum on, I put this straight on to the eye. Here it is in a lovely presentation box. Got this from TK Maxx. Lovely. Now my favourite Lange is a gold collection, which they've not had the eye version in a long time, but I really enjoyed this. It was very, very moisturising and helped with filling in lines, and yeah, just so moisturising around the whole eye area. Now I've got some items to my side that I'm going to be decluttering. I've tried them in a way where the liquid is put onto a palette, and then I use it because I don't want to contaminate the containers. So these are all going to a friend. So this is Dr. Cosmeceuticals Photo Face, and this is a clear gel silicone primer. It does leave the skin very tacky, so that foundation will grip really well, but it did leave foundation I felt to be quite cakey, so it's not a favourite for me, but it may be good for oily skin that you have problems where makeup slides off. I've got another one that's very, very similar, Estee Lauder. I got this very recently with Estee Lauder purchase from Debenhams. So this is the smoother, which is discontinued, maybe because it's a problematic product in that it pills. I put it onto the skin and it peeled straight away before I put anything on top. So really you need to have oil-free products with this, and my skincare does have a little bit of oil in. Then I have it's called Bubbly BB or Baby, and it's Nudes Glow from Nude Stick. So I'm getting rid of this. It's just too dark. It's supposed to be a highlighter, but it's just far, far too dark. You can use it as a bronzer as well. It's got a lovely brush. The brush to buff is absolutely gorgeous. So that's going away. That's getting a new home. And one that's very similar, if a little darker, is by Westman Atelier. And it's a shame because the packaging is wonderful and this brand is lovely, but the shade they picked I think is their darkest highlighter, a bronzer one. And it is, I think it's called Brulee. So there's one called Nectar, which would have been better, I think, but there it is. It's very, very dark because it's been blanched out a bit by the light, so it's much darker in real life. And I suppose you could use it on your face, or you could use it on your body if you've got a tan, or you false tan, artificial tan. I don't do that, so I'm going to give all of these products away. And the final. Is it the final one? Yes, I've had for a while. It's never been used. I got it in a beauty kit. This is California Blusher from Benefit. So there it is. And it is new. There you go. So it's not been used. So I'm going to pass all these things on. Because I just went through, I had a bit of declutter through my collection. I thought, am I really going to use the items that I have? So they're everything, I think. Oh, there's one final one that I was going to show you, I'm just going to bend down, this is my hair colour, and I do colour my own hair, and this is L'Oreal Paris Excellence Creme 9.3, which is the colour, tells you the colour. So that is light golden blonde. And I've had my hair done in the last couple of days. So can I say thank you very much for watching, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. Hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. Otherwise, please take care of yourselves and bye for now.